bridge along Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway to open the damaged section of the same bridge. Mr. Speaker, the House notes the precarious condition of the Itori Bridge along Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway, which has been closed in the past 15 months, thus subjecting motorists and commuters to traffic lockdown, robbery incidents, kidnapping, sexual molestation, and accidents on the route as a result of the bad state of the bridge. Worried that the expansion joints of the bridge and the bearings have worn out due to constant usage, a development which creates serious hardship and affects socio-economic activities along the corridors of the acclaimed fourth busiest road in Nigeria. Cognizance of need to urgently provide for concrete structures, protection, and rehabilitation against the exposed reinforced for further repairs to cracks, maintenance of bearings and expansions of the bridge. The House resolves urge the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to urgently mobilize resources for condition assessment and commence immediate rehabilitation of the failed sections of the collapsed Itori Bridge along Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway in Ogun State. Also urge the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to comply with the resolution of the House among the Special Project Units, SPU, intervention programs domiciled in the Federal Ministry of Works. Mandate the committees on works and legislative compliance to ensure that this resolution of the House is complied with and to report back to the House within 3 weeks for further legislative actions. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, sir.
First and foremost, I'm Honorable Ibrahim Isiaka. I speak for and on behalf of the wonderful, highly enterprising people of Ifor Federal Constituency. I'm lucky to be from Ogun State, the state of the first in the country. So, Itori, of course, Itori falls within the corridors of the Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway under Ifor Federal Constituency, and to be very specific, Itori is under Iwekoro local government in Ogun State. So Itori is merely the designation of asking about where, if I had mentioned these coordinates. So Itori is just the name by which you have that bridge. And if I'm not mistaken, from Abeokuta to you get to Ifor, that's just the from Toshin to Ifor. I think 1, 2. That's the fourth bridge along that axis. For some time now, that particular bridge has been closed down, leaving the traffic to one way. And this is a dual carriage expressway. And of course, Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway is classified as I think the fourth largest road, busiest road in the country. Or you have a lot of commercial activities, articulated truck drivers and lot of stuff plying the roads, because we have about four fire cement factory, cement manufacturing plants in that area, and they host lots of industrial growth and movement of goods and services. So the road is quite heavy traffic-wise. And shutting down that section of the road at Itori, the bridge, you know the implication, and it's actually affecting the socio-economic activities of that area. And what's most important is about the safety aspect of it. And yes, there's a control measure, and the control is that they have blocked it so that vehicles will not have access to climb the bridge. But now the commuters are now left with face me, I face you on the same lane. And the side the side of the diversion too, is a very difficult terrain. Of course, the chairman of the local government of that area, despite being trunk A express road of the federal government, he has intervened by putting some kind of cross stone as a leveler, so that vehicles can easily cross when you leave the axis of one way, then you cross to the other side and you continue your journey. So, but being that as it may, like I said, it's a very busy road. And all that everybody's clamoring for is for the federal government. That's through the Ministry of Works and Housing, of course, by extension, whether the special project unit or by FEMA, to quickly come to the aid of the government. And of course, if you leave it open, leave it closed for so long, further damages may be occurring there. This is a bridge that is so aged. And then you have reduced the axle load that's supposed to be shared by two carriageway, and you have diverted the entire thing to one side. Who knows the pressure we are putting on that side? So it's better that the government, through the Ministry of Works, come around and to assist Nigerians. Not limited for Ifor Federal constituency. Like I said, it's a truncated road. And any time Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is blocked, that is the only alternative route in this country to go out of Nigeria, is to either to the north or to the south. There is no any other route. Once Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is shut down, the only alternative route out of Lagos or to enter Lagos is Lagos Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway. And this is where the section of the bridge has now been closed down. So Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is the busiest expressway in this country, with almost 250,000 vehicles entering Lagos per hour and another 200,000 going out of Lagos every 1 hour. Should anything make Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, a section of it, to be shut down, then the traffic will now need to be diverted. So this road is not a road that's Lagos Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway is the only alternative means of egress, entry and exit out of Lagos. It's so important. So whatever makes Lagos-Ibadan Expressway so important in the eyes of the public and the government, then we should not joke with Lagos Sango-Abeoukuta Expressway for so many reasons. Every commercial activity is associated with Lagos Sango-Ibadan Expressway, then you see this particular road shares part of it. There is no any other means. And take that by, except you want to go by water or by air. Once Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is shut down, the only alternative route. So now, majority of the traders from Oyo State, this is the same road they passed, and then come eastwards here, within that corridors. You have from Abeokuta, Commercial Nav Center of the Southwest, one of which you know too well. Then you come to Wasimi, the agro services, the entire of that axis, Owowu, Obadaoku, Itori, this section we're talking about. But it's not only that. You see, it's just that adding too many responsibilities on the head of the government at a time may be cumbersome. By now, like I said, that is the only alternative route. By now, that road supposed to be competing in terms of how good passage should be, together with that of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.